Salvador with the moves. Cha-cha-cha. All right, whatever. And we are back, episode
41.
Oh, y'all on point today?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
I'm not.
Myself think we're in like fucking 60 or something.
Bro,
I'm 65.
Damn.
That's all.
Is that what?
I thought we was like in 70s, no cap.
70s.
Yeah, alright, relax.
Hell to those.
You relaxed in 70s.
Sorry.
Damn.
I just thought we were like up there.
No.
Nah, not yet. Alright.
It be feeling like that sometimes.
And we are back with another episode in Bravey Studios with special guests. I don't want to botch your name. Go ahead, say it. What's it?
You try.
Kariana.
Kariana.
Hey, I said it right. I didn't botch it. It's crazy how this interview came about because you know me just being on IG just like through like the fucking was it sinkhole?
What?
The what?
Sinkhole, the rabbit hole, the scrolling, the right rabbit hole.
He said
The scroll. I don't know.
I was like, what?
Just scrolling, and then I came across this guy named
JB.
JB, and then I was going on his page looking at his artist that he's like managing, and then I came across Kariana, and then me about to message him, he messaged me first. So I was like, all right, so you know the universe is like,
Look at God.
It was fake.
look at God,
Right.
look at God.
Look at God.
No,
for real though. God works in my life at least.
Period.
I'm sorry, what? He's like, God, universe. So I started the podcast. Let's start the episode. So how do you start making music? Like, when do you start making music?
So my first time like ever writing and making a song was when I was in 10th grade. So I was in high school and there was this class. It was called pop vocals, and they had like a remix class. And I got recruited for it because they knew I could sing, and then they had a studio set up there, and then I would just like write little things, and I wrote my first song. It was called Tell Me.
Tell me why.
It was called Tell Me, and I recorded it in that class. And then once I felt like amazed by singing and just writing that and being able to speak my feelings in a song, that lit a match. And I was just like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do.
So you went to a performing arts school?
No,
No?
it was a charter school,
Okay.
and
That's
they
cool as hell.
just had like a lot of extracurricular activities.
Oh, okay, because I was about to say, I ain't have no extra
Yeah.
activities
I was
like
like,
those
that's
classes
cool
like
as
that.
hell.
We got money.
Say my high
Yeah.
school was shit. Nothing.
I mean, I went to a
Basement.
Catholic school, but like we didn't have classes like that.
But nah, that's what's up though. That's what's up.
Yeah, shout out my high school. That really gave me the push. And I was in there till 12th grade. So I just kept making music and really trying to just find the type of music that I wanted to create. I would say Tell Me was more of an R&B song. And then I just like made another song. It was called what was it called? If I Tell You. And that one was more on the pop side.
Hold on, tell him. Tell me if I tell you. Hold on, tell me going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, it was a lot of. I just wanted to know a lot. I was a very curious person.
Like, when was that like your turning point when you knew like I could really do this for real, or like when you were younger did you have those moments like, oh, she could sing, like keep singing, like when did
Yeah.
you discover your voice for real?
So I discovered my voice for real, I would say in 2020. Like,
Really?
So yeah,
I needed to
okay.
go through things and go through like the little bit of life that I've lived to really be like, all right, I have a message to tell and I want people to relate to me on a different level.
Right.
Because I feel like the things that I've been through and the things that I've dealt with and the obstacles that I've overcome aren't things that, you know, you would typically see on a regular basis. And I feel like you have to have a really strong spirit and soul to overcome these. So that's why when I make these songs, I really try to put my all into them. Like the real, like what I really feel and what I really wish I could say in real life, I try to put it in these songs. Because if I say it in real life, people are going to look at me like I'm crazy.
So what would you, I guess, if you were to paint a picture, what would you name like the genre that you make?
Oof.
I don't like to categorize myself.
That's the right.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
answer.
I get everybody with that.
Yeah, I do not put myself in a box because I'm also Latin. I'm Hispanic. So I make Latin music as well. And that's a lane that I want to get into.
This
Demon.
He knows like 3 words and he go with it. Just don't mind him.
Let me rock, Vic.
You just said demon out of context.
Okay, I'm sorry.
With that being
Oh my
said, have you
God.
faced what are some of the biggest challenges as a female artist that you face so far? Because I know there's a lot out there.
As a female artist, it's just like when people write you, like for features or to work with you, it's just like, why are you writing me for real? Like
this
that's
before.
really
Yeah,
what
we
it
heard-
be.
yeah.
Like I had a guy from my area. He wrote me.
Name names.
I'm not naming no names.
He always do that.
I'm not naming no names. But
Trying to catch him.
he wrote me, and I'm trying to talk about music, and he keeps like,
Yeah.
you know, and it's annoying because
the
it's
OG
like,
dope.
Like you
bro.
trying to work.
Right, like I know
Let's
there's
link.
potential there to make good music on top of that. So it's like I'm really passionate about what I do. If I'm not passionate, I'm not gonna do it. So like there's
Right.
times where I'll go through a drought and then have like a spark of inspiration. And it's like now you're fucking up my vibe. And I don't
Yeah.
like that. So yeah.
I feel that. Goddamn. Niggas gotta do better out here.
No, for real. Yeah,
But there's some guys who, you know, really will work. If the vibes are there, the vibes are there. I'm young, you know, I'm pretty. So I'm
Talk your shit.
down for the vibes or whatever. But I need to make sure I secure that work first.
Right.
Like if something happens after, okay, whatever. But if not, then no. Like I'm here to work and that's what it is. I don't care how you feel after that.
Fuck your feelings, Marcellus. Fuck
Nah,
your
I feel like
feelings.
cause like I have female artist friends, you know what I'm saying? That's usually what they go through. Like when they
Because
work
that's the
with-
real
When they
thing.
work with other dudes and shit, it's just like, and they're pretty, so
Mhm.
it's always not. It's like music is second. I think that's like the way they get in to try to like holler. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
let's
through
use the
music.
shit. But
That's
when
corny.
when you get in the studio, it's like a whole nother like.
Right, so I'm gonna ask both of y'all the question since y'all both artists. So like, do you feel that a lot of men do that because they think as a female, like, they try to go for the females because they think, oh, this is how I'm gonna get them. Like they know they can't really make it with like not necessarily without me, but like I can get them in that door. So like this is what I'm gonna offer to see if they go for it. Like, do you think they try more often for that reason?
Nah, it's most of the time they just being niggas.
Yeah,
They see,
I agree.
they see a pretty girl, and they're gonna try to holler, but at the same time they're gonna use music to like intertwine.
Hey,
it.
that's
So it doesn't really. It's like a mask. Type,
Yeah.
you know. What
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like that's where the common ground is. So it makes the conversation easier.
Like how to get
Yeah,
into
so
okay.
it's like, you know, like a lot of times you ask somebody, oh, what's your sign? And
Yeah,
depending
yeah.
on
I hate
that,
that
that's
question.
like
Don't ask me that.
the instant way to like see if you're gonna vibe out with somebody or not.
So it's like the bait. Like they just
Yeah.
throw it out there.
Basically.
Okay, got you.
I
I
couldn't
got the
I
little
couldn't
fish.
do that though.
So,
Like we get in the studio, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
about the like
I
you
got
really about the
time.
music for
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's wild.
Next time they can do is just kick them in their chest.
kick him in the
Damn.
or you can kick
Charge
them
them.
somewhere else.
I leave a lot of people
Yeah.
on the scene. I am charging.
All right.
And
Charge
that's
that
why I don't
fee.
have a
As
lot
you
of
should.
features because I know my worth and I know the worth of my voice
Talk your shit.
and my pen game.
Hey,
Pen game
and,
nice.
And the team I bring. Like if we're gonna work, I want to make sure it's done right. And me and my team is gonna make sure we do it the right way and we making some fire because I'm not gonna put out no bullshit.
Or
I'm-
cause she pulled up with like 5 people today. The team strong.
Yeah, you know.
Pressing me. You're like, yo, B,
So-
bitch, maybe a good podcast.
So yeah, you know, I know my worth. I'm aware of it. So I need to move according to that, regardless of what anybody says or tries to make me feel.
Got you.
You know.
So
Stay true to you are.
in terms of creating music, what is your process?
Okay. my process to making music is so weird because I don't have one.
Okay.
So I'm literally driven by inspiration. Like I said, I could go through a drought. Like right now, I'm kind of in one. Like I haven't had no spark, no nothing to like be like, all right, what am I gonna write about? So sometimes it'll just happen where I hear a beat and automatically like click with it. But sometimes, like honestly, like I'll be in the shower or about to get in the shower and just be playing beats and stuff like that. Or I'll lay in my room on my bed, throw the LED lights on,
Setting the mood.
set the mood
Set
to
the mood.
whatever vibe I'm feeling. Like Clueless, that's how it was written. It was in my room. I put pink LED lights on.
Not the
cute.
pink.
I love the pink LED lights.
And it was like just words flowing out my mouth. And I'm like, okay, let me make sure this makes sense. But I love it. And then for one part of Clueless, I actually freestyled it because I didn't have nothing to say. So a lot of times I do get in the booth and just start saying things and it actually sounds good.
Alright, so before we deep dive into your new single, Clueless, let's play a song that I fuck with from from the archives, the old songs.
Oh my God.
It's
How old?
Only 11.
it's bittersweet.
Okay, that's not too archived, but that's
I was
like,
like, why you got worried? What is in the archive?
oh,
Yeah.
because my old songs, I sound like a baby.
Aw.
Dito. That's it, right?
Bittersweet.
Yeah.
That's the
That was
right
good.
context. Yeah.
He just randomly said
Grandma
Dito.
Spanish.
Bittersweet is one of my gems.
Bittersweet. We're gonna deep dive into that after. Don't worry.
Now I'm tripping cause I wanna let you go. Nigga, you know we've been down and so before. Got a hold, now you losing all control. Baby, know you had me out here feeling real crazy. Had me fighting bitches that don't even faze me. Boy, you knew that shit would trigger my anxiety. Had me calling, had me taking, had me fading. Now nigga look shit, you don't look a demon. Had me on the floor, praying to the ceiling. Father, please forgive me, I'm about to kill him. You got me out here sinning in these streets. I don't know how you got this hold on me, taking every little piece of me. Bittersweet and bitter lies. No, I love you, can't deny. You said you changed a million times. Trust is broken, love ain't there. You act like I wasn't there. Hold you down, I'd always share.
That's one of my favorites.
Who broke your heart? Who broke your heart?
I was just
Okay.
thinking,
You know?
what inspired? What scenario
There's
inspired
always a
that?
nigga that break your heart to get the best music out of you.
Shit.
Or a girl break your heart. Either way.
Okay, so
Name names.
Nope. He's the worst.
You don't have to
Trying to get
Okay.
spicy.
tell your story.
It's like, no.
So when I was like in my teen years, I dated a guy and it just came with so much drama. So I'm like, damn, I didn't want to leave him when I left him, but I had to.
Yeah.
Because if not, it was just going to
It'd be
get
like that.
uglier and uglier and uglier.
Mhm.
And the way the song, like I'm telling you, sometimes it's like, I would think that these feelings are gone, but I sit down and I hear a beat and I'm like, I could talk my shit on this without even trying. So it's like this song, like some songs I really have to put effort into, but this song was one that I just wrote effortlessly. Like I just poured my heart out on this one. And the beat was made by a producer named Randy.
Okay, shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Shout out Randy.
And then I'm just like, I got a melody. Then I'm just like, bittersweet and bitter lies. And then I'm just like, okay. I just used that melody. And then I also played off the sample that's used on it. The OO sample.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys caught that, but I played off that. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know like how I'm able to create music. I just
Heartbreak.
You just do.
It just happens, yeah.
Do
Like-
you feel like it helps you
Heartbreak is
heal
it.
creating music?
I
Kind of?
do. Like I feel
It's
like all
therapeutic.
right, it allows me to say what I want to say because I know I'm not really gonna get the chance to tell you, but I know you're gonna hear my music one way or another. So you're still gonna hear what I have to say. And then after it's like, nigga, I said what I said.
She said what she
Period.
said, nigga. Fuck out of
That's
here,
that
Marcellus.
text when she get that. What? You get that text. What's this song about me?
Do they be knowing? Did you
I
get those
think they
texts? They be
know.
knowing?
Has anyone
They
ever hit
know.
you up
They-
like, you writing about me?
Somebody
Yeah.
wrote something
Yeah.
about me.
They,
But
I was like,
I do have one ex. It's only two, but there is one that he knows not to ask me no fucking questions. Cause no, mind your fucking business.
mind your business.
You know, you don't. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking to me. Don't ask me no questions.
Who's it?
Was that no good?
Not who is it? Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, I need to ask her about this
Yeah, no
song.
good.
What?
No good.
No good? Want
I
to play
like
it?
that
Is that
one.
next? No good?
Yeah. I love
Is that your
that
song? You like that song?
Look, I got
Yeah,
it
I like
stuck.
I was like,
Just up and stuck. Last play no
There's
good.
a song named No Good.
No,
man.
that shit was
Fuck
good.
this.
I'm about to tell
Thank
you, like,
you, guys.
it's about fucking a nigga. Ain't shit nigga.
Shit.
Alright, what up?
Nike's on fire.
no, I was literally listening to that right before I got out the car.
We playing it in the fucking lobby.
Mm-hmm.
In the wind, it's in your culture. A man
Mm.
like you, the kind I can't get over. You're no good for me. You left me wondering if I could ever trust you again. But now I know that we'll never be more than friends. It kills to know that our love, it came to an end. I fought with every piece of me. I didn't know you were so condescending. Could've known this would be the death of me. You say I'm dramatic, yet still charismatic. You say that you care, but you act like a savage. Beat me till I'm blue, try to take it all back, and I let you. It hurts me to the core to know that you'll never change. I feel so dumb cause I don't wanna let you get away. But is it suicide if I hold on to all this pain just to keep you? I showed you all my scars.
Ooh, so much heartbreak, so much.
I related to that so much because like a lot of things you said reminded me of my relationship with my ex. So like it took
There
me
you go,
back a
name
little.
names,
Yeah, that song was
I
so
named his
relatable.
name
I was
before.
like,
It's
yeah, girl,
fine.
talk your shit.
I named his name before. It's fine.
Names.
Okay.
Yeah, I did name his name before.
Let me go back in the archives.
This is not about me though, so
It's
it's
not
not
that
about me.
representative.
Listen, but that's the point, is to make you feel seen, heard,
Yeah.
understood. You know, it's like, as women, we go through a lot, and we accept a lot just for the fairy tale of happily ever after.
Yeah.
And it's like, me, even though I've been through mad shit and I'm only 22 years old, I still have faith for that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't want to lose faith in that.
Wait till you
you
hit
know?
25.
But they hit 30.
But you know what it is? It's like, I found a balance
Mm-hmm.
in the sense of know where to get your heart tangled up into.
Yeah.
If it, like, it's certain shit that you just really have to pay attention to, especially nowadays with dating.
Yeah.
It's like, I have to stand strong on what I want. And as women, we have to stand strong on what we want. We can't budge. We can't settle. It's no meeting you halfway. No. I'm here. You're either going to come or you're going to stay where the fuck you at.
Yep, I'm bringing
But
it
she's
to the
spicy.
table. You come.
Word.
Yep.
You like
She
one
telling
of
it how
the-
it is though.
You like
Right.
1%
I like it.
of like
Nah,
the
for real.
22-year-olds who got that mentality.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
for
A lot of
real.
motherfuckers is
It's-
dumb.
Listen, I went through it early, and I'm grateful to God for that. I've seen women in my life go through it, so I have the knowledge, not the experience, but I also lived through their
Like,
experiences.
you know what
Yeah.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's not the life I want for me. So I'm not doing that.
Hey, you heard it here.
And
You heard it first.
Shit
we
right.
Get that
have
shit
we
right.
have the power to control our own destinies.
Wait, who's we? Y'all?
Us people.
Everyone. in
People.
general. She's like,
Ooh, y'all.
So
Now I want to have a moment.
if you're not where you want to be, take a look in the mirror. I don't blame my mother, my father. I don't blame nobody in my life for where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Good and bad, because I know where I want to be, and that's on me. That's all on me.
That's a fact.
So
Yep.
me accepting that is like, okay, this is on you, so you have to move towards that. Nobody's gonna push you. I tell the people around me, push me to do this, that, and that. But if I don't push myself, is it really gonna get done? Am I really gonna get where I want to be? No.
Motivation right there.
no, I love your
Yeah.
mentality.
That's
like,
so true.
and the
Right.
fact that you're so young, you got
Now
that
I just
already,
need to
like,
apply
I
it
love
to my life.
That
You
part.
get there.
The easier said than done type.
It'd be
yeah.
so easy to give advice, but to take it, oof.
Yeah.
I give the best advice, and then I'm just like, when are you gonna start taking your own advice?
You'd be like, yeah, that sounds good, right? I should do that.
Mhm.
That's when the
That
conversation
really
with
be me.
yourself can start. Digging
I feel
in.
like that is usually true. The people who give the best advice are the ones who usually don't take it.
But I
Like-
like this because now I could watch back to this and be like, you said it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so yep.
Gotta
So watch
stand-
it.
Gotta stand on it now.
Right.
10 toes or 9. You got
Right.
9 toes.
I
who
got
knows
10
yet?
toes.
Chill
They need to get done, but they
out, chill out. All right, so getting to the new single, Clueless.
Yeah.
Play for the one song for the pod. I fuck with the song. I fuck with it.
Yeah, it was good.
When I look in your eyes,
Yo,
I
Bob.
get a high. The look you give me gives me butterflies. It's a love I know I can't deny. Your kisses help you cover up your lies. Tell me one more time. Tell me you love me. Tell me the truth. How could I live a life without you? I didn't mean it. I had no clue that I'd be so strung out on you. You give me mentions in my mind. I know I feel it in your vibe. I wanna kiss you one more time. But boy, come and be mine. See a woman like me, I love attention. By now I should've learned my lesson. I may have come off a little bit desperate, but boy, you're just so handsome. Tell me.
So why we like to do like a popish kind of like upbeat song, you know? Like upbeat. All right, so what was the process of making that song, Clueless? What was the process?
So I was in my room. Shout out to Mike. He made this beat. He also made No Good.
Okay.
That's
okay.
my producer, engineer.
You here right now? You here?
Yes, he's here.
Tell my boy Mike in the back.
So I heard the beat. He played it while we was in the studio, and I'm like, that's different, and I like it. So I'm like, all right, send it through. So I was in my room, and I wrote like probably 3 or 4 songs this day, and I wrote No Good that day too.
Pink
so
lights too? Pink lights again? Pink lights?
Pink lights, blue
Make sure-
lights, just change red lights, changing up the
Damn.
mood.
Okay.
So Clueless, another one. I just got the melody, and then I just started putting words to it. And Clueless, I didn't really know what I was talking about until after I heard it. And I was like, you know what, this could be about like when you catch feelings for like a sneaky link or something.
Sneaky, not the sneaky
You
link.
know, because it's like, you know what the vibe is, but sometimes people really get in their feelings.
Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that be happening to me too.
After the
So,
sneaky link?
She was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I felt that.
Damn,
so I was like, you know,
damn.
I feel like this song would
Dolby.
get hella radio plays. Like, I could hear this
Yeah,
on the
it would.
radio, 100%.
yeah, I tried to do different things. You know, I even tried rapping. I'm gonna put that out too. But
Later. Freestyle later.
Cute.
I'm not a
She was
rapper.
like,
Hey.
I even tried rapping.
Do you have like any music videos to any of your songs, or do you have like anything in the
Yeah, she does have
works?
music
Like,
videos.
Yes, I have a
I peeped.
music video to Why You Came and Clueless.
okay.
And
What
I
was
have-
your like the
Yeah, peep them.
vibe like you were trying to go for? Like, did you succeed? Do you think when you made the video? Like,
I think for the most part I did.
okay.
So Why You Came is a sample for a song called Glad You Came.
yeah.
So I really like pop music. Like I love it. So when I heard the beat, I got that beat off YouTube. I heard it. I'm like, I like this. And without even noticing, I kind of like imitated the original, like the video
Oh, wow.
with the beach vibe and the party vibe. Like I went to a bowling alley with my friends, and you know, cause it's like post breakup kind of song. So I feel like I did a good job with that one. Clueless as well. I wanted it to be like more like prissy, like girly,
Yeah.
and just like more on that side of things.
I can also see Clueless in like a movie, like a set, like
Yeah.
if like a girl's like falling in love with her, like her crush or whatever. I could see that like
Like in the
playing in the
background.
background. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, her getting ready for a date or something like that. I see that.
It was different. I like to try things, and I be scared because you know, like the people that I know, that's not the music that they like, so it's different. But I'm having the faith, and I'm taking that leap of faith, and I have a team that believes in me and what I'm creating. So I have to, you know, just
Rolling deep.
At the end of the day, it's so important to stay true to yourself, because if not, you're going to lose yourself in the industry.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely take that idea out your head of like the people you're around who doesn't listen to it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Make the music that you want to make, because the world is full of like a trillion motherfucking people.
The world is
You
your
feel me?
oyster.
The music that you make, some of your people might not like it, but somebody in China might.
Right.
China Mac.
And that this nigga.
I
And
can't, bro.
that person in China might be a big exec. Like, yo, she does pop music. Let's bring her over here to make her do a tour in China.
Right.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So always stick to like the music you like and whatever you want to do. Whatever it is, you gotta take a risk in this music game.
You do.
Trust me, you gotta take a risk. It's gonna be scary.
It is.
You
It
might
is.
might go broke a little bit, but
Yeah, I
It's
call
all
it
worth
an
it.
investment. It's
yeah,
an
it's all worth
investment.
it. It's all worth it.
Did you take any big risks yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Ooh,
yet.
This year, right?
Coming in the
For
Wait,
works.
wait.
sure. I'm just trying to make the right logical moves. You know, I don't want to make irrational moves.
Yeah.
Sometimes rational
But
be the one
some-
that takes
yeah.
to the top. Rational shit.
Sometimes irrational where it's just like, fuck it, let's try it, let's risk it.
Right.
And sometimes it'll be good, but you know, just I'm following my team's lead. They may think they following mine, but I'm following theirs.
Who the leader? Like,
I don't think anybody knows. We just all
That's
like
good. That's good. That's a
Okay.
good thing.
we
That's a
just
good
all
thing.
here.
all right. So what song from you is your favorite?
Mm.
Your fave.
You're not the
I can't.
favorite.
Yo, he
Y'all be hating on this part. Y'all be hating on me. Low key, man. I ain't hold
honestly
y'all.
bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a good
Okay.
song.
I love bittersweet. I love like
I
how
feel
I
the vibe.
played with the words. How like you really have to like on a deeper level understand what I'm saying. Like, you know, a nigga will make you want to kill him, but you don't want to
Some
live
girls
with
too.
that sin in your heart, you know. And girls too. A person will make you want to kill him, but you don't want to live with that sin in your heart. Then when they feel like you're slipping away, then it's like you're the one that's bugging out.
Yeah, and they gaslight you.
Mm-hmm.
Hella love bombing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love bombing.
facts.
What's that? Love bombing.
Don't tell him. He probably do
He
it.
probably do it.
I ain't
Yeah.
do it.
He probably do it.
If you gotta
I'm
ask,
wholesome.
you don't.
I'm a wholesome young
Like,
man.
you don't
He
love
said I'm a
me.
wholesome
All that
man.
other shit.
You said what?
When they be like, you don't love me. That's why you do this and all that.
No,
I had that
that's
back in, like-
manipulation.
That is manipulation.
That's gaslighting, kind of ish, right? Kind
All
of.
that shit is
Gaslighting is when they blame when you
You
blame
for the-
someone
yeah.
else for.
like they bring up some
For
old
how you're
shit.
acting.
I haven't had gaslighting to me like in like probably like 2015, 2016. I was in a horrible relationship. Toxic as fuck.
You and me both.
Nigga fucking screaming at me. I was like, I ain't do that.
with these bitches.
You was fucking the whore.
I know you.
Oh, were you?
Who, me? Back in the Yeah, I was. I ain't gonna-
Okay. then.
Okay.
But I'm
You
saying
guys
he was
did.
single.
So you
He was
guys let
single
her.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word, I was out there
She
chilling.
was one of those
Oh.
girls that fell in
I was
love
like-
after the sneaky link, and I was like, flee.
What?
Man, myself was a hoe.
I was.
Well, was a hoe. Ex-hoe.
See, I went back
Horrible.
there. She gonna kick my ass.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam. Ex-hoe,
All right,
Sam.
relax. Relax. Relax.
Alright, so what are your hobbies outside of music? What's all your hobbies?
Hanging out with my friends.
Smoking hookah, I know.
Smoking
Smoking
hookah. Taking shots with my bitches, Gray and Chubs.
Yes.
Yo, he's out of
Shout
pocket
out
today.
to them.
You say.
Yeah, I just
Do
like
say.
to have a
That
good
is.
time. Like, I'm always down for a good time. Party vibes. I'm young. I don't got no kids.
Bro, you chilling? You what, 22? You said 22?
Mhm.
Back in my
Enjoy
Live your
day.
life. Live your life.
22?
Enjoy.
I want to be here right now. I'm in the club.
If I could be 21
Right.
again, I would. But I'm looking
Shit, me
forward to
too.
23.
21? That was last year.
I know.
again.
But 21, I feel like is always the best year.
21
Like,
is another number. 21.
I want to be 21 forever.
21.
21.
That was a good
21. Can you do
21
something
was
for
dark
me?
time.
Like,
for me.
you could get in the
God damn, myself.
clubs.
I was
Like, you're
outside.
old enough to get in the clubs, but young enough to still make irresponsible decisions.
Yeah.
That whole
Without
year
being-
was my
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
That whole year was my birthday.
When I was
Yes.
21.
It
that's
was
when I
like 8 months past my birthday. I'm like, yes, my birthday. I turned 21.
Like, no lie, me being 21, I was throwing up every other weekend.
Oh, my God.
What a time to be alive. What a time.
Yeah.
I was
I don't remember what I
outside.
did for my
Mhm.
21st.
You was throwing money.
I said throwing up.
No, you was throwing money too.
Oh, yo.
I
One
remember
time.
that one time. I was
No.
like,
Stripping?
Alright, so
I was
little
like,
segue.
bro, how
I'm sorry.
much is the
Alright,
bill?
so
I got it.
little segue. So one time with the barcodes, like some like club, whatever, and I had like probably like mad money. That I had mad
I think you had just got like your first like really good job.
word, right? I'm a
That's what
first
it was.
job. I was balling.
Spending it.
Came back
just-
home, I'm like, yo, we out to the club. I spent like $700 fucking dollars on bottles. I was like,
She
nah, nah, nah.
goes,
700.
I was like, yo, B, how much? He was
Clubs
like,
are a
I got it.
scam.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I got it. I was like, I got
100%.
it. Nigga.
And I still go.
I was like,
Clubs
we
are
got
a scam, but I
money.
still go.
Woke up the next day, I was like, what the fuck did I just do?
I tried to knock some sense into you.
Yo,
I
on
tried.
bottles,
God bless
It's
me.
crazy.
It'd be like $400 for like a $50 bottle. Like,
Yo, for two. Like, and you calling this a deal?
no, literally.
And that is some dumb shit. The club was closing in 30 minutes. I bought 2 more bottles.
You're wild.
Yo,
Right.
he did. Y'all did the same face.
Like what?
I was just
No,
saying
but
there
you know what
witness-
it is?
I was
Like,
just witnessing that.
that's
shit.
saying, like, when you drunk, you really don't give a fuck.
At all.
Yo, having
Like,
money,
you really be like, whatever,
No,
I'll
look.
get it back.
having money and being drunk is not a good mix.
Not a good,
Oh.
That was the
no.
funniest shit to me. I was like,
You live and you learn,
Okay.
you know? You live
Let
and
me
you
That's
how
learn.
you
only
feel
if the
tomorrow.
party is right, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause if
Oh,
the
yeah.
party
But
is
that,
right,
yeah, that means that the vibes was good.
yeah.
it was a
And-
good group
I
of
don't
people.
know. I
Yeah.
still ain't
Shit was
spending all that
going
money.
according to plan.
I think that night Vic passed out, I think, too.
No, I didn't. He
Why
told
you
the
keep
story
bringing
already.
that up?
See,
Like,
You want me to bring up your story too?
All right, chill out. Here we go.
Oh,
all right, so.
alright.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Jesus, not him like making fun of my health
I'm
problems.
not- yeah, health problems.
Anyway.
Yo, Vic is crazy.
I do have a question. What are some things you feel like should be changed within the industry? From
From going
know
up.
from what you know
I
so
feel
far.
like people need to, like, stop trying to create artists. Like, let artists be artists. You know,
feel
like,
that.
I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people just are starting to do whatever they think is going to get them lit. And it actually does work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, I found someone who does whatever is, like, I found someone who's willing to do whatever it takes to get here.
Gotcha.
And not someone who actually has the talent to do this line of work.
Right.
So it kind of like discredits the people who actually
Really about this.
really
That's true.
Yeah,
can
some
do
that,
creatives.
yeah.
Got you.
So
Feel that.
they create artists. They tell
Plants,
them
they call
to-
them
yeah.
plants.
They tell them do
Kids
this,
these
do this,
days.
do this, do this, and it's like the game is so rigged. I feel
Oh,
like,
yeah, for sure.
like for real.
How you think it's rigged? How you think? Because like people just like, just getting like out in the front of like, so pretty much people with no talent getting out in the front. People with talent are like, you suck.
Bro, you can have
basically,
Stay
like
there.
what she said, like, because, like, the
Yeah.
marketing, like
Yeah.
you said, the people who do whatever
It's
it
like,
takes to
are
kind
you
of get
marketable?
famous. Yeah.
Like, not to say it like that, but you could be ugly and really know how to sing, but because you're not marketable,
They won't, yeah.
they won't push you.
Yeah.
That,
If you
yeah.
look
Like, you have
good,
to
it
have
can't
the
sing a
look.
fucking
Yeah,
note.
like why do you think like BBLs are a trend?
The BB was
Like
crazy.
everything is about being
Them shits
you
look
as an
crazy.
artist. You have to be who other people want to be.
Yeah.
Not you have to be relatable. It's not about relatableness anymore. So I'm trying to be relatable. I'm not trying to be somebody who people want to be. Cause I'm gonna be me, and you probably don't do the same thing I do, but you could relate to me on another level. You don't have to be me to get me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You're on that track already, though. Just stay on it. Because, like, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, you hear it in your music, you on that track. So just stay on it. Stay true to yourself. Don't let nobody change you.
Yeah, and I'm standing strong on that. Like, I finally found the courage to speak my mind without filtering myself, and I'm not changing that.
Don't.
I don't care who feels
Yeah.
no type of way. Like, I'm not.
She don't care, Marcellus. She don't care.
I'm not. I'm not.
Fuck these niggas. So with that being said, do you feel compelled a little bit from how oversaturated, I guess, our music industry on this side is?
And what's like? What do you mean?
Like, just everybody's able to drop music any day. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like I need to start dropping. That's like I need to just get on my bullshit. That's how I feel. Like if this could make, I be looking at shit like if she could make it, I could make it. If he could make it, I could make it. If an alien could make it, I could make it.
There you go.
Cause it's like I just have to do the work, apply myself, and not be in my head about it, not overthink it. If it looks dumb, fuck it. It was me. I did it then and there. If it sounds dumb, I did it then and there because I felt like it was good right then and there. Sometimes I'll listen to something too much and then want to go back and fix it, and that's when it just I dislike it. So I rather just go with what I first loved, type shit.
What are some artists that inspired you growing up? Like, who did you listen to?
I love Rihanna.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Super Bowl
Rihanna.
this Sunday gonna be at
I
2.
love her.
Sir.
Like I have to say Rihanna. Like that's when I started really like getting into music, like listening when I was like 10. and I saw Disturbia, Umbrella,
So good.
and all of those things, and I just like fell in love with her. Like with that whole Good Girl Gone Bad,
About that shit.
I just loved
so
that
good.
whole thing, and I feel like that was me. Like as I got older, I don't know if younger, it was like my spirit telling me, okay, you're gonna go through a transition like this, but I really feel like that was me.
Like you connected to it on a
Yeah.
level that you didn't really understand yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
until I got older, like I was so like passive. Like I just let people say whatever to me, do whatever to me. Now, nobody could do that. I don't care who you are. Like when I say I don't care who you are, I don't care.
So which artist would you like to do music with? Was it Rihanna?
I would like to do music
Yeah,
with
Rihanna.
Rihanna. I
Okay.
feel like if I ever do, well, when or if by
When?
God's grace, that's when I'll know I've made it. That will be a mark when I know, okay, I've finally made it. And another point where I'll feel like I've made it is when I'm standing on stage and a crowd of people are singing my
Singing
songs.
lyrics. Yeah.
Like to the point where I'm like, I can't even sing because they're like singing it. I might cry on
That's
stage.
beautiful. Yeah.
A lot of artists say that though. They was like, that's how they know they made it when their lyrics are being
Yeah.
sung back to them.
Anytime I watch one of those videos, like my body just goes in chills because it's like that's love right there. That's really like, that's like when you know people really fuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
50 fact.
what is it that you want to accomplish this year?
All right, so I have a lot of like musically or
Both.
Could be
Both.
anything.
Both.
Could be
Yeah.
anything.
I'm gonna keep my personal goals to me
Ah,
because
see,
they're
but-
a reward for me. I feel
Okay.
like.
Yeah.
Musically, I want to release my first EP. So I want to do that. I want to do more interviews because I want to get my personality and who I am out there more. I feel like people have an idea of who I am, but not really. And I feel like not a lot. I'm not out there the way I need to be. Another goal is with my EP, I want to market the shit out of it. Like, that's one thing I want to learn how to do. So I just want to grow independently so that I know, like, I have organic supporters. Like, I really want organic supporters. I don't want rigged anything.
Right.
So, yeah.
You know
I'm
what
sorry. My friends talk so
I'm like
much.
this, the flashing like.
They look. I work outside of my music, okay? Because the bills gotta get paid.
Period.
But
Period, Pooh.
I'll be at work and it's just and I'm like, yo, these girls.
Do you know what direction you want to go in with your EP yet?
So I have an idea, but I don't know.
Exclusive.
It's like I want it to be perfect when I do it, and I know there's no such thing as perfect, but
Something that's perfect for you.
yeah,
Like,
something that's perfect for me. So I wanted to have like a balance of like love and heartbreak. So I want to call it Kaleidoscope.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
I love that.
You
And
gonna throw
I-
some Spanish in there too?
No.
No?
So the
get
Spanish is
okay.
gonna come after
Second.
that. I
Claro.
feel like the Spanish is like a reward for the supporters.
Ooh, okay, I like that.
So yeah.
Keep them listening, keep them hooked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the
like
Spanish? Okay.
I like that.
So I want to call it Kaleidoscope because a kaleidoscope, I looked it up and it was like it's like it reflects the image in a symmetrical form.
Mm-hmm.
So I want it to be balanced between love and heartbreak.
I love
Got
that.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Looking
I want,
forward to it. Looking
yeah.
forward to it.
And then like my image, I want it to be a kaleidoscope behind me, like of, I don't know of what, but and then I'm sitting in a chair
mm-hmm.
looking up at it. So hopefully,
cute.
That's I like
You
that.
heard it here first. It's Straight Pool.
yeah.
Remember that.
Hopefully that happens. Now
It
my
will,
team
you
has to
got
make
it,
it happen
yeah,
because
you
I
got
said
it.
it on here.
Strong team.
We're gonna be
Deep.
waiting.
Yes.
We're gonna be waiting for it. Like,
Oh.
where that cover art at?
Yeah.
And that's when I'll release like all the songs. All right, I'm not gonna give you guys too
Hey, don't
much.
give us too much.
yeah,
Don't
don't
give
give
us
us
too
too
much.
much.
Are
Don't
you
give us too
working on your EP now?
So
Like, did you kind of start?
it started
Is it?
already.
Okay.
All
It
right.
started already.
Don't sue us.
Gonna be waiting.
Not
Gonna be
gonna be
waiting.
It started already,
Okay.
and
That's lit.
it's. I feel like I have faith it's gonna happen.
And
Real
how do
soon.
you
Should
come up
happen,
with
no?
your visuals?
Yeah.
Like, do they just kind of come to you when you hear a song, or
Like the videos or like
Yeah.
It could be
the cover
anything.
art?
Yeah, it could be anything. The
Both.
cover
Yeah,
art,
Yeah, like the
overall, how do you
yeah.
think like, okay, this is what I want this to look like?
So I just go off the vibe that the song gives me. Like Clueless, it gave me like real crushy vibes. So I wanted another, like a boy in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I made the song, I thought of the movie.
Yeah.
That's what I
So,
thought. Yeah.
I thought of the movie,
went
so
there.
I'm like, okay, so let me just give it the vibes of that. BitterSweet, I don't know why, like the red came into my head when I wrote that song. And I think the red lights was on when I started it. I wrote that song on a notepad. Like, I usually write on my phone. I wrote it on a notepad. So I'm like, all right, I want to take a picture. And I felt like I was real vulnerable on that song. So that's why I wanted to do, like, the shirtless kind of vibe. Like, I'm exposed kind of thing.
That makes sense.
I like that.
No good. I don't know. I just wanted it to be real, like, delicate. Because it's like you played with my softness. Like, I was good to you. I was patient. And each time you just took advantage over and over and over again.
Amen.
And
Amen.
Amen.
yeah.
Yep.
Icy is another song that I have out. You know, I
like that one
I
too.
want to be
Yeah, that's
iced
good.
out. Like, give me rings, give me jewelry, make me feel shiny, make me feel new type thing, you know?
Yo, I can't with him.
I'm sorry.
You know, the girls could ice the guys out too, I guess.
I guess. He
Get
look,
him some
yo,
nice
man gets done so dirty.
That's crazy.
Because
And that's
it's like,
karma.
you have to make a
Karma.
woman want to do those things for you.
Exactly.
As
Oh
a
my
man,
God,
you
yes.
should do those things if
Shit,
you
my
like
wife
a
do
woman.
a lot for me. My wife.
And I
Because
bet
you do a lot for her though. Like it has to be both
Exactly.
ways. It has to be
Yeah.
reciprocated.
But y'all have to make that first step. Why do men think that the woman has to take the first step?
Absolutely
Why
not.
can't she?
Bumble, they do. Bumble.
Hey,
No.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
there's
something.
a lot of first steps.
And that's why relationships don't last.
What you mean?
The person
What do you
that
mean?
He got married.
To me, my wife met through Bumble.
and she ran down on you.
Yeah, she ran down on me.
The woman has to make the first move on that
Yes,
app. So
sir.
Yeah, talk my
I'm
shit,
not
my
on
son.
dating
Yo,
apps.
what? Fuck out of here.
Hold up, never mind.
Listen.
Wait, hold up.
Cause I got
Hey, it's Marty.
shit.
Go ahead. what's up?
Talk about rant, man. I thought I was getting. I felt like y'all. I felt like y'all on fucking dating apps and shit.
Listen.
What did he say to me? That's how I felt. I was like,
Yo.
"Motherfucker,
I
this
was
is
on
it."
Tinder, but I was on
Nah,
Tinder
Tinder is
because I
wild.
was bored, and I never like really took it. far
Tinder
with
is more so
anybody.
Tinder got
hookups.
the
Like
weird
no one
ones.
be
I
like,
was
yeah.
just swiping through people, being like, "No, you ugly, you cute, you ugly, you cute," and yeah, I never really like.
So you single
pursued
out there? You
anything.
single out there? You single?
I'm single.
She's single out there. People hit her up.
I'm not looking though.
Oh, never mind. Hit her up.
I'm not.
Don't do
Take the
it.
back. Take the back.
I definitely be like, oh, I want a boyfriend, but
Then you be
Enjoy
like,
being
ew.
single though.
I
too,
need to be
yeah.
where I want to be first, and then
Look,
I can have a boyfriend.
be single to love yourself first, and then when you love yourself enough, then go find somebody else to go love you more. Yeah, the bar right there, myself.
I like that.
What is this
love
racist numbers I
yourself?
was thinking to do?
What? Do I love myself?
Like you're his
Yeah.
Yeah, I
assistant.
love myself. Yeah.
I was about to say that. Like the okay.
What?
You
Treat
be,
Marcellus like your sister.
you be like, write that down, write that down.
Oh my! See, look, they talking crazy. Talking crazy. Assistant? That's talking crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. He'll never be my assistant.
Not him
Never.
gaslighting.
Okay.
Brother,
Never.
for 15 plus
You
years.
just forget shit.
I
That's why
really
you tell
do.
me.
Yeah, I really do. I forget a lot of shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
You forget a lot of shit. But
All
anyway,
right,
that's
so you know
neither
what
here
time it is, man.
Ooh.
You already know what time
Ready?
it is, man.
You'll be
Yeah.
alright.
That's good.
Oh my god.
If you've been here for the past 40 episodes, 45, 50, like my son think it is.
Damn. Oh.
But do a little freestyle. You can do a freestyle, you can do a song.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a song. It's called Telephone.
Mr. Telephone Man.
It's a real like. I
Showing
feel
your
like
age.
this is R&B
song.
ish. I'm scared of how I'm gonna sound.
You're fine.
We got nervous on the pod, we got nervous.
Your talking voice is like so cute, so I already know she about to go in on this
Really?
song.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my.
You have like a really soft voice.
Mhm.
Yeah, when I'm
soft-spoken.
sober, when the alcohol comes, I'll be like,
rough neck nigga.
right, that's exactly how I feel.
F-R-E.
I think we all be
Yo,
like,
yo, Lola B talking, she was like, I just want a rough neck nigga. I'm like,
You be talking her shit.
got you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I hope so. Here you go.
Oh my God, raw vocals. Yeah,
Everybody,
you'll
phones
be
out, phones
alright,
out,
you'll be
phones out. Sing.
Yes, sir.
I like the vibe already.
alright.
Is that street approved?
We're switched up, just like my feelings for you. Play like a telephone, never knows true. Just like my heart when I left with you. We're switched up, just like my feelings for you. Play like a telephone, never knows true. Just like my trust when I left with you. In a moment of regret when we lock in eyes and I see your face. I remember the day when you took my trust and ran away. Trying to look for ways to drop this love I can't escape. I know my heart, it beats for you and it can't change it now. Don't get it why we always fighting and we stay. I cry and die. No, it's not worth it, there's no change. The moments pass and you deny it every day. You lie and lie. The words you say don't mean a thing. If I had to choose between me and you, I choose me. I know in this realm of love it can get ugly. But baby, tell me, is that really who you wanna be? Boy, you're killing me. I gotta keep going.
What you was nervous
Nah, you
about?
can
That
sing,
was
sing.
good.
You
Yeah,
can
for
sing,
real.
Girl, you
did
better stop
right.
this, kid. Girl.
Word.
Yeah, I was like, all right, got the vocals.
I feel like I'm sounding crazy. I'm sorry.
No, you sound
The confidence that you have when you be speaking, like you was like, not gonna let nobody change me. You need to have that when you sing. Like you good.
Yeah,
you got
your
it.
voice is
You
amazing.
got it.
Can't
Thank
be
you.
afraid of the mic. You feel me?
Yeah, this thing's scaring me a little bit.
scary.
What's of an angel voice? And here you have it again, episode 41 in the books.
Yes,
I won't say it.
Kariana.
Say it. What?
Kariana.
Kariana.
There you
Thanks for
go.
coming through. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate you
course.
guys so much.
Yeah, you already know. Marcel, take it out. Marcel, take it out.
Yeah. What episode is this? 42?
41.
41. I can't count. You know what I'm saying? This Street Approved Podcast.
Hey,
You
it's
know,
Marty.
You know what I'm saying? You can go find all the episodes at streetapprovedpodcast.com. Thank you, Kariana, for coming out.
Thank
showing
you for
love.
having me.
You know what I'm saying? So we about to get out of here. Super Bowl.
Hey, it's
You know what I'm
Marty.
saying? Eagles all day. So wipe your ass.
And get ready to see Rihanna's performance.
You know what I'm saying? All that. Wash under your armpits. 'cause
Hey,
I know
it's
they
Marty.
stink. Look musty. So go wash your face. You know what I'm saying? Wow!